Give him space real quick.
Fire it.
There you go. There you go.
Good stuff.
As a point guard, man, you gotta always be adaptable. As you can see early in the game, I wasn't really knocking my shots down, found different ways to impact the game, got my teammates open, and that opened up me to potentially be able to get the game winner, and we saw how that went.
I'm with him. He's way far out.
Yep, on the way. On the way.
5.7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's Texas facing Seattle. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And it's Texas to start out. Here are the five for Texas. They've got Lowry. Chris Middleton is out there with Bradley. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Williams at small forward. Now here's Middleton. Poked away. Bradley can't get it to go. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Seattle. Over in the corner, Vincent. Back to Giannis. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Well, we know this should be a heated battle down low. Both teams, Clark, pride themselves on rebounding.
And we know rebounding is one of the key factors along with turnovers, field goal percentage, and free throws in terms of determining the outcome of a game. So we'll keep an eye on the rebounding battle in this one because that is the strength of both of these teams.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Good.
So tough stopping Antetokounmpo. Not just the length, but he plays with passion you don't often see.
Now here is Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Vincent with the rebound.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got 6.
Oh, the energy behind Giannis's play is just unreal. How did it get in his way?
Bradley passes to Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
Texas shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for Texas, Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Middleton hits them both. Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. Pass to Murray. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And Middleton kicks to Lowry. Bradley finds Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Melton against Murray. Here's Lowry. Pass to Bradley. Middleton right side. No good on that one.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And graceful touch on the floater. Lowry making it look easy now.
Pass to Murray. That one doesn't go. Good D by Williams. Outside Lowry. Here's Bradley. On the wing, Melton. Murray with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Williams. Kicks it down to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Lowry from outside. Diabate grabs the board. Seattle leading by 7. Murray, the pass to Vincent. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Vincent's shot is good. So the Longhorns call timeout. They're first. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Tomlin's checked in. Texas trails by 9. On the wing, Melton. Back to Lowry for the 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murray looking around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Melton against Murray. Melton kicks to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Misses off the right iron.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Diabate, guarded by Bradley. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul.
Tony Bradley.
That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Seattle. Grant comes in for Murray. Love against Murray. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 8 feet away. Grant outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Williams. With 1 on the clock. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And how about those long arms from Giannis? A real pest on the offensive glass.
Jones kicks to Love. Texas moving it around. Back to Eubanks. Over Jordan. And that one's good. Eubanks.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Love. Still scoreless. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it, and it's good. 2 points. And Seattle leads by 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Peyton, he's checked in for Vincent. Timeout called the Longhorns.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Williams.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. 5 on the clock. Grant dishes to Murray. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Unloads from 9. Williams can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Seattle shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Seattle making a change here. Reith is checked in. Robinson's checked in for the Longhorns.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of sheer athleticism, Giannis is impressive. His upside has everyone wondering just how far he can go in this league.
Williams, no good again that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Love. Still yet to score. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Jones. The 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Seattle leading by 22. And Peyton gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Grant outside. And it goes down 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Love. Nothing on the board. And the basket by Jones.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Grant outside. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Off target at the rim. Love outside. Here's Jones. That falls. Great assist by Love. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And so it's Seattle with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen. Texas trails by 21. On the court for the Longhorns, we've got Bradley. DeAnthony Melton out there with Lowry. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Tomlin in at the 4. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Lowry can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Goes back up. Antetokounmpo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Texas. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Tomlin. Texas getting another chance here. And another shot. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Here's Melton. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Murray finds Murray. Second chance shot. Diabate's shot is good.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Diabate's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Kicks it out to Bradley. And another miss by Texas.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Tomlin misses. Giannis against Middleton. Back to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Giannis has got 26.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Texas calls time here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And the Longhorns making a change here. Williams has checked in. Bradley trying to break free. And the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 6.
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit. and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And that one misses.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Jones checked in for DeAnthony Melton. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jones. He's got 10. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Texas. Vincent, the pass to Murray. On the wing, Murray. Tipped away and stolen by Williams.
Seattle foul. Chris Murray. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Longhorns, Williams. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Seattle making a change here. Reith is checked in. And Williams drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Murray the pass to Giannis. Here's Reith. They get the rebound. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Seattle, they have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Jones finds Eubanks. Down low, here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Murray. Second personal foul.
Now we'll look at the stats for DeAnthony Melton. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
At the line.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Seattle. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Vincent. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Over Lowry. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jones in the post. Defended by Vincent. Lowry passes to Bradley. Back to Lowry. Seattle grabs the miss. Murray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in. Murray's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Left side, Jones. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Over in the corner, Vincent. No good on the 3. And so here's Texas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Gliding through there. Giannis with exceptional talent.
Jones, the pass to Eubanks. Now Williams. Texas moving it around. Releases. And another miss by Texas.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Murray, here we go. That one off the back iron and out. Now Texas with it. Williams inside. Murray on him. The shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Murray. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Murray's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
Left side, Jones. Pass to Williams. Now Eubanks. Now Jones. Now Vincent. He's got 8. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Murray against Williams. Here's Reith. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Reith has got 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jones kicks to Bradley. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Williams. And the officials will call the illegal swing right there.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And Texas making a change here. And it's Seattle with the ball. Payton dishes to Grant. Sinks that one from the post. 7 points in the game.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
From 10 feet out, here's Robinson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Orlando Robinson. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And Texas making a change here. Tomlin's checked in. And he sinks the second. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Grant outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The free throw drops for Grant. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA, but now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Here's Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And Grant drops them both.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed, a dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
Robinson passes to Love. Back to Robinson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 5 assists in the game.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot missing. The Longhorns with the ball. To the inside. Pass to Lowry. Now Robinson. Defended by Jordan. And it's blocked by Jordan. Vincent with it. Working on Love. Vincent misses.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lowry finds Love. The shot's good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Jordan. Vincent the pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Vincent. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
It's Robinson high post. Jordan's there. Here's Tomlin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Foul. At the line for Texas, Tomlin taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Seattle making a change here. Duke's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Longhorns. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Kyle Lowry. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 59 seconds left in the third. Payton passes to Jordan. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Love looking around. Pass to Tomlin. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Grant. Texas grabs the miss. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Melton kicks to Love. Pass to Tomlin. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Love, and he gets the jumper to drop. Love's got 4 this quarter. And here is Peyton. Launches a 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Seattle, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Antetokounmpo, and it's Duke in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And Phillips gets it to go. Phillips has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Longhorns. Pass to Duke. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Jones looking for an opening. Love outside. Now here's Jones. And here is Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Got that one up quick.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Middleton up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And Phillips gets it to go.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Duke. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
To their benefit and credit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
And the Longhorns with some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Robinson, and Moore subbed in for Chris Middleton. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Love outside. Lets it go from deep. Texas getting another chance here. It's good.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Pass to Duke. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Love. Jones, no one around him. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Timeout, Seattle.
Love's got 6 assists in the game. Seattle calls timeout. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Seattle, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. And the Longhorns with possession here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And they get it back. Here's Eubanks. Goes up again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Seattle leading by 23. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Murray. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 7 rebounds in the game.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Here's Lowry. Murray with the defensive effort. Seattle with the ball. Here's Vincent. Lowry covering. Murray outside. To the middle. Inside. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Jones looking for an opening. Now here's Lowry. Defense right on him. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray's got some bounce in his step. When he gets these dunking opportunities, he's not hesitating.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Lowry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Murray against Lowry. Murray, no good.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Jones, no luck. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo unleashed, scoring with no restraint and enjoying every minute of it.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Longhorns. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Team foul.
A deceptive and quick thinking guard. Murray makes things difficult for the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
Well, what Murray brings to the table is versatility. He's a playmaker, scorer, defender, and a solid rebounder for his position.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Leader is what comes to mind when I think about Murray. Great guy to have on your team and in the locker room.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Tyus Jones. Pass to Melton. Lowry against Payton. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Murray.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Giannis doesn't back down from physical defense inside, using his size down low that time.
Third team foul. At the line for Seattle, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Jordan's checked in for Seattle. Antetokounmpo comes in for Murray. And both free throws good for Giannis. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And Seattle making a change here. Reith is checked in. And Texas making a change here as well. Love's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Payton passes to Jordan. Payton with it. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Murray's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Bradley. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Eubanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Eubanks.
It's good.
DeAnthony Melton.
Eubanks gone 3 for 5 from the field. Up against Payton. Well, in 2022, we lost the great Bill Russell, Clark, known for his activism at a time when that was dangerous. You wonder who's going to pick up that torch now?
Yeah, I don't know if necessarily somebody has to pick up the torch. I think individuals have to recognize the platform they have, and when they feel compelled to speak into or speak out on issues that affect our world, they should do so. And I think there are plenty of men and women that are professional players that do that according to their convictions and beliefs and platform.
And it's Love with the ball for the Longhorns. Pass to Melton. The kick out to Williams. Here's Bradley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Here's what Texas has got going right now. Robinson's checked in for Eubanks, and Middleton subbed in for Williams. That free throw good from Bradley. Now, here's Peyton. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it. The ability to play the one makes Melton valuable. He finds teammates when they're in good position.
Pass to Murray. Lobs it up for Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Love finds Melton. Unable to get that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Melton's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for Seattle.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Love.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's Murray. And the layup falls.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Melton. Off target with his 3. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yard with the I only run with I'm popular. I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star running from the car. I drop